Hey!
Welcome to Hoodie Brothers!
Hoodie Brothers!
It's Monday. Thank you for joining us on this marvelous, magnificent Monday. August the 9th, as some may call it.
November the 9th. It's not August.
It may be August, you don't know. It's August somewhere.
It's August where we are.
It's August somewhere else on the planet.
No.
Okay.
There's only one national day today.
Okay.
But there's several national weeks that are going on this week. So we're going to start with those.
Wrap them off!
National Geography Awareness Week.
Whoa!
Yeah. World Kindness Week.
Give me that. That was kind, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also a Pursuit of Happiness Week.
Well, I pursue happiness every day.
As soon as I wake up.
That's why I drink 5-hour energy. I'm going to hold it like... That just sounded like a commercial. Anyway.
It did. Maybe we'll get paid for that. Oh, we do get paid for that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're sponsored by 5-hour energy for our 10 viewers. Yeah. Okay, let's jump into this.
All right, it's National Scrapple Day.
What is scrapple?
Well, it's the first pork food invented by America.
Pork food
in America. Yeah.
Okay.
What it is, it's like a traditional food. It's a mush of pork trimmings and scraps, and it's mixed with cornmeal, wheat flour, and whatever spices you like to throw in there.
Okay.
It's more of like a pork meatloaf, sort of. Kind of pork casserole.
I just thought about that and realized how gross the word meatloaf is.
Yeah.
A loaf of meat. That is disgusting. I never liked meatloaf too much anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I like pork, though. I like pork more than beef, so I would probably eat that. You may recall, I think a few episodes ago, we did an episode on websites that shouldn't exist, weirdest websites you can visit, and we decided that is a really broad subject. We did not cover a fraction of the weird websites that are out there.
Yeah, there's no way to.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to narrow into a specific website, Wikipedia. You all know Wikipedia.
Wikipedia.
Everyone uses Wikipedia. And so we figured there's actually a lot of weird things on here that we didn't quite know about. So we're going to talk about those today. Just jumping right into it. This is an example of one of the weird sites you could find. This may actually be a way to find some of the weird ones. Okay. There is a page called the List of Lists of Lists. And in this list of lists of lists, there's lots of lists on...
The list?
Yeah, there's lots of lists on Wikipedia. And so what they did is they would put them into categories.
Okay.
They would make lists of these lists. And then they said, we need a place where people can find these categories easily. So they invented the List of Lists of Lists. Now, it's constantly being updated because it takes so long to find all of the lists, to put in the lists, and then to put those lists into the List of Lists of Lists. I can't even say list. Lists. It's such a weird word. You know when you say a word so much and it becomes really weird? That's what I'm going through right now.
I feel ya.
Yeah.
Well,
want to hop right into that, Trenton?
Yeah, my first one. It's called the Witch Window.
Ooh.
Yeah, also known as the Vermont Window because it's almost exclusively found in Vermont, USA. What it is, well, the name Witch Window comes from the superstition that witches can't fly on their broomsticks through diagonal windows.
I feel like that'd be kind of easier, though, because then it's a taller shape than like this. You turn it diagonal and there's a bigger height that they can go through.
What? Oh,
here's the window. If they fly through, they have to go like. They'll probably like hit their head on the way through. Turn it diagonal, then they can just go straight through.
Pythagorean theorem.
Pythagoras.
Yeah. Anyway, what it is, it's a window. It's usually on a second floor between like two roofs. Anyway, and it's in there diagonally with the long edge parallel to the roof slope. Yeah.
Another thing you may not know is that octagonal windows were created to keep out flying goblins.
Really?
From smashing through your window and stealing your plates.
They can only fly through rectangular windows, I guess.
That's true. That is the truth.
Yeah.
You may not believe it, but it is the truth.
It's true.
The first thing I'm going to start with... Oh, no. First thing I'm going to start with is lists of animals with fraudulent diplomas. Now, for Trenton, who doesn't know what fraudulent means, it basically means a diploma that isn't legitimate. An illegitimate diploma from a university or something. For the people who can't go to university or don't want to, and they're like, but I could get a job. So they just get a fake diploma, and then they go on their merry way and get a job illegally. Anyway, so this list consists of animals, mainly cats and dogs.
Okay.
There were a few miscellaneous ones. I think one of them was an alligator. Anyway, they have these degrees, and this was originally used to uncover diploma mills, just places that fished out fake diplomas.
Yeah.
And they would like use this in court, and it's like I didn't give a diploma to that guy. And he's like, but you did give a diploma to Lulu the dog. No. And that's how they would exploit them. So they basically just use it to exploit other fake degrees. These animals have put lots of people out of jobs, but they should have gone to college.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty interesting one.
Sounds like it. Now, we're going to go on to the next page that I found on Wikipedia. John Munch.
John Munch.
He's a fictional detective that's portrayed by Richard Belzer. He starred in many television shows for his almost a little over 20 years span, I believe. And he started in January of 1993 when he starred in Homicide: Life on the Street.
Homicide! Life on the Streets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a detective show, as you can
probably
guess.
tell by the name.
Yeah. John Munch, he's the only character to have starred in 10 TV shows as the same character, starred by or played by the same actor.
That's kind of cool. That like you can have the same character stretched over multiple shows, but kind of like a background character, not like a main character.
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting. I think you can do a lot with that.
Yeah, it would be cool in today's...
Put a lot of shows in the same universe, you know?
I feel you.
That would be interessant.
Yeah.
I'd be down with that.
Anyway, here's a few, or this is the list of the 10 that he starred in. He starred in Law and Order.
Okay.
Just the normal, the base Law and Order. He also starred in Law and Order Trial by Jury.
Trial by Jury. Never heard of that one.
Yeah, neither have I. Also Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
Is Special Victims Unit the one with Ice-T?
Yes. Yeah.
There was some episode about gaming, and it was like you could tell Ice-T knew nothing about what he said. It's like, I hear that game's better than Civilization 5 with the whole New World expansion pack. Like, you don't even know what that is. Like, they just gave him a script, and he was like, okay. And it was like, at the beginning of the episode, he's playing a game, he was like, campers. Man, you're real hip, dude.
On Minecraft.
Oh gosh, Minecraft. Anyway, so Special Victims Unit.
Yeah, Arrested Development was also one of them.
I like that show.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that show, you should watch it. It's a funny show.
We're also sponsored by Arrested Development.
Yes.
He was on the X-Files.
X-Files.
Yeah. The Beat.
The Beat.
Yeah. The Wire.
Ooh. I don't know what that one is.
Yeah, neither do I. 30 Rock.
30 Rock?
Yeah.
That's like one rock, except 30 times.
Whoa, dude.
What?
That was an actually a pretty cool incorporation of the character. They were watching an episode of Law and Order on the TV in the episode, and Law and Order recorded a special recording for them with a special script.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
So he wasn't actually a character on the show as much as a character in Law and Order, which was being played on the show.
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Cool but interesting.
He was also on Homicide: Life on the Street.
This is the thing he started with?
Yeah. And Jimmy Kimmel Live as John Munch.
How is he on Jimmy Kimmel Live? How do you do that?
I don't know. That was one thing that was really cool about him also is he jumped from lots of different genres. Drama, police procedural, comedy, sitcom, late night talk show,
Uh-huh.
So he also had a Muppet version of him that was
Muppet
portrayed on Sesame Street. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's like teach you letters like H. H is for homicide. What's another good one?
C. C is for cuffs.
Cuffs. Yeah.
Oh. L. L is for laceration.
That's really creepy. P. P is for puncture wound. They have like pictures of it on the show, and they're just like, oh.
F. F is for formaldehyde.
C is for collateral damage. N is for negotiation. Okay, my last one is Emperor Norton. You probably don't know this guy. His name is Joshua Abraham Norton. He was born, as they say on the Wikipedia document, in probably London.
Probably.
Now, I've never been to London, so I don't know if there's a section of London called Probably London.
Probably.
Like, it was like back in like the days of knights and kings and stuff, they're just like, what's that city down there? It's like, well, it's probably London. Oh, it's not London? Well, it's probably London. And so there's that whole district of London called Probably London now. Anyway, so he was born in Probably London and was raised in South Africa. After a family member died, he was bequeathed with $40,000 in the mid-1800s, which in modern times is equivalent to about $1.5 million. Pretty substantial amount of money.
What ethnicity was he? Because he was born in London?
He was English. He was English.
Okay.
And so he was like, look at all this money. I'm going to go to San Francisco. And he moved there in 1849.
49.
In 1849, a couple of years later, over the next couple of years, he made a series of bad investments in the rice industry. So basically, the court of rice stole all his money, and so he lost all his money to the rice industry.
I hate when they do that.
And after this, he was like, "Oh, I have nothing now. I have nothing." And so he's like, "Oh, that's not true. I'm the Emperor of the United States and Protector of Mexico." And he like got himself like a staff and stuff, and he just pretended he was in charge of everything. Like he's just like, well, this is mine now. And like the people of San Francisco kind of like humored him, but they kind of played along with him. Like they would say like, he was like, your business is mine now. And then the people would be like, okay. And they would use his currency that he created. He printed off currency and they would use that. And like the people of San Francisco actually liked him. And Congress would be like, okay, we're reinstating this to the state of California. And then he'd be like, no, you're not. This is my call here. And so that's basically just all that happened. Like he would just pretend he was in control.
That's awesome.
I don't know why he said he protected Mexico, but
yeah.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I have another one.
Oh
yeah, the Kentucky meat shower.
Kentucky meat shower.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. This was a page about an unusual weather anomaly that happened in Kentucky.
So this was an actual raining of meat.
Yes.
Now, when you said this, I thought of like, you know, like when you go up to the state fair and there's like all sorts of weird stuff. It's like, or we'll pour, you know, cow blood on your head, and people will be like, yeah. This is what I pictured. This is what I thought of. Like
don't do that. I don't.
Like a big chamber, that you sit in, and then they just drop meat on you, and you're like, woo! And a literal meat shower. Like shower is in like wake up in the morning shower, not rain shower.
I got you.
Anyway, so what is the Kentucky meat shower?
Well, this happened in March 3rd of 1876 in Kentucky. Meat rained down from the sky. Little chunks of meat. They ranged from 5 centimeters to 10 centimeters.
The actual meat.
Yes, meat. It lasted for several minutes over like 100-yard by 50-yard area.
What the heck?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Nobody ever found out what happened. But the people there thought that it was beef. They looked like it was beef, and it kind of turned out to be a big deal. So the scientists.
Well, yeah, it became a big deal. It was raining meat. Oh my gosh.
Anyway, these scientists came in and finally determined what the meat was, and it was lung tissue from either horses or human infants.
Either or. It's an either or situation.
Yeah, because they're basically the same.
Human babies have the same lungs as horses.
The material is similar, the composition.
Okay, I was confused there for a sec. Anyway, that's kind of weird. Like, like when it rains on one side of town, and then you like talk to your friend the next day. It was like, anyway, that rain was like blah blah blah. And you're like, what rain? I feel like it was like, did you guys get rained on by meat? And then like all the kids in the class are like, what are you talking about? The meat storm. A meat tornado. The storm escalates to an F5 meat tornado.
Oh, you're just getting slapped in the face.
Just
baby liver or baby lungs.
Baby lungs. You get sucked into it, and like a big T-bone will go like whoosh, and like knock you out. You wake up the next morning. Pieces of houses are scattered across the landscape, and there's just meat covering them. You're like, what? Like a tornado went through a meat processing plant and terrorized Kentucky. The Kentucky Meat Shower. It's like a really bad horror movie.
Brought to you by Hoodie Brothers.
Yeah.
Wikipedia.
Hey. Thanks for watching this episode of Hoodie Brothers on this great Monday.
Magnificent Monday.
Marvelous Monday.
Oh, November 9th.
Yes. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't do that. Like, comment, and subscribe. And also be sure to follow us on our Instagram page, our Twitter page, and
add us on Snapchat.
Snapchat. Okay, cool. You can, if you have suggestions, we encourage you to like find some interesting articles like this on your by yourselves and tell us about those, and we'll probably mention them on the show some point in time. Also, give us suggestions of what we should do. Yeah. We've been playing games recently. That's always been really fun.
Even any just subjects that you might want to hear about.
Subjects that you want to hear about. Yeah. If you're going like, I wonder how that works, ask us the question. We'll research it for you and do it for you, and give it the classic Hoodie Brothers twist.
Yeah.
We've got all your research, and we're mixing it up, and then we pour in a little Hoodie Brothers secret ingredient. Boop. All right, we'll see you Wednesday.